Is it recording? Why is it jammed? Are you recording? Start recording, dog. Yo, you're not responding.
OBS.
Dog, wanna. It's recording. Okay, it's recording. I think it's fine now. So, guys, we decided to cut the video and create two separate videos. So, we're gonna just continue from the talk we just had right now. So, guys, right now we're diving straight into the market. Today, I'm gonna just do a little things differently. I'm gonna just be checking currency pairs. I'm gonna check USD ZAR because I don't wanna take out my analysis for my indices so that I can continue for my other videos so that you guys can understand everything properly. So, without wasting time, let's just get into it now. Let's just get into it. So,
Let's get
guys,
into it.
the first thing we do is to go on our daily time frame. I always start my daily as my baby, my daily time frame, so that we can see exactly what the market is doing. Like I said, the market has three trends. It has an uptrend, downtrend, and a sideways trend. So when you look at our daily, this is a naked chart before any market analysis. So we'll start first by identifying now our key levels. So we'll spot out our key levels where the market retests or reverses all the key areas where the market reverses. So I'll just zoom in just to make sure that we catered everything properly. We need to create a playground, so we'll have a playground there. We can just move it up here to cater for the most touches, because we have touches over here, we have touches over here, touches over here. Then the next thing we'll do is create, we need a support and resistance area, guys. That's how you have a playground. As you can see, we buy at the support and we sell at the resistance. The market broke, it bought. When it reached the resistance, it sold, and it bought, and it's been playing within this playground until the market breaks either above or breaks below. We are in our playground, guys. So that's basically it. We're just gonna leave it as that on the daily time frame. Then next thing, we're just gonna be spotting out our trends, so we can go as further back as this, just to build a picture that makes sense. So we had pushes to the upside. What we do on the top, on the bottom we do on the top, and vice versa. So we have a beautiful trend right here. The market has been playing within this trend right here. It's been playing within this trend, and the market broke out of this trend. And like I said, guys, what did I say last time? When the market breaks out of a trend, it can either break to the downside, break to the upside, or break consolidating. So the market is consolidating within this playground. So now that's it for the 4 hours. What we're gonna do now is to dive. We can try it, but nah, we don't wanna force that trend. We don't wanna be forcing trends or anything. Let's just dive to see what's going on. Let me just zoom out a bit. So as you can see, the market has been creating impulse corrections, impulse correction, impulse correction. We had a correction, we had a correction here, and we had a correction, impulse, correction, impulse. But the market has just been playing in this manner, guys. It does not actually have a clear direction. So what we do from here is we're just gonna remove this. We don't wanna be putting out too many things on the chart, so let's just dive where the market is currently playing right now. So when we dive closer, we can see that the market is forming some form of trend from here to here. We have a beautiful trend right here. We switch to the line just to make sure that we catered everything properly. We'll just cater for every touch. So there we go. So guys, this is our trend right now. So what we do from this point onwards is that we look for more key areas, but this time you're looking for key areas on the 4 hour time frame. We can either use zones or we can use the chart. If you're not sure where to place your thingies, guys, just switch to the chart just to make sure. So we have a nice area there, and we have a nice area. Yeah, so I technically like to put my support areas on my 4 hours, mostly because 4 hours eliminates a lot of noise. So we don't want a lot of noise. So as you can see, the market has been playing within this region. So market has failed to break below, failed to break above, created a fake out. See this beautiful fake out here? Yeah, then it went back, created another fake out, and another one, and another one. Why? Because it was forming what's this? It looked like guys, prices when okay guys, there's something I need to tell you about. When prices, like I said, when prices continue, we need an impulse and we need a correction, and we didn't need an impulse. In this situation, the market did not follow this rule. Because why didn't it follow that rule? Because we were approaching a resistance area. So the market needs to correct to the downside. Here it's correcting to the upside. It's doing this. It's correcting like this. When prices correct like this, and once they reach either the support or the resistance, it means that prices are overbought. This is price overbought. When the market is selling, we're expecting corrections to the upside, then pushes to the downside. Correction, push. But when prices are oversold, the market would do this. We would have our impulse to the downside, then instead of the market correcting to the upside, it will correct to the downside, approaching our support before going the opposite direction. So that's exactly what the market did there. Prices were overbought, therefore it sold, and it's been playing in this playground, and now we've broken out. So we can anticipate prices to drop back here before looking for our entries to the upside. So we'll wait for prices to drop here, play around at this region, play around, and once it gets back into our blue zone, we'll be looking for to capitalize. Because why? The market would have reached an overall support here, so we'll be looking for entries at this region here. We're looking for entries here. We're going for that 4%, and we don't risk a lot. This is currencies, so we'll just risk about 1%. Because why? I always target sniper entries. I don't want the market to draw down. That's why I'm allowing the market to manipulate here. So I understand that the market can use this area to manipulate. That's why it's important to know your manipulations and stuff. So I'm gonna allow this area, I'm gonna allow the market to manipulate. Like I said, in this area, the market can be playing around here. The market can play around creating fake outs before actually going to the upside. So as long as the market doesn't break the support here, we are ultimately looking for buys at this region. So that's basically it, guys, for USDZAR. And literally, guys, I would take just less than 10 minutes to analyze, and I'm done with the market. So normally I would just put in my alert at this region, put in an alert, then I would step away from the market and just continue with my normal life. But just for the purpose of this video, let me just quickly just dive deep into the charts, right? So that you can see how we use trends and trends. As you can see,
Yeah,
we have a trend here.
the trend.
We have a trend inside a trend, so the market was pushing with was respecting this trend, right? Yeah, was respecting this trend. All right, yeah. Or we can just deem that a fake out and just put it like this. Clone, and we up there. Then let's see. We had market breaking out, so this would have been a perfect place to be looking for entries. After that breakout retest, why would have this been a nice area to take entries? How many confirmations do we have? First, we have a resistance here. The blue zone is our first resistance. We have a second resistance on the trend, two resistances. What's the third confirmation? The break and retest. So we have three confirmations saying that this is gonna sell, and only one confirmation saying the market is going to buy. What is the market going to buy? The market is like when the market would have broken back here. That would be the only reason why the market would have bought at that region. There was nothing else. So there's 3 versus 1. See, that's how you identify your high probability trades. You need a lot of confirmations happening. Like I said, when the market comes back here, we'll have our first confirmation here at the resistance, second confirmation on the trend, and third confirmation when the market breaks back in here. As trading is so simple, guys. That's basically it. So now I'm gonna allow my boy to carry on and analyze a different pair so you guys can see how, like, guys, I want you guys to understand that we use the same strategy but we adapt it differently. That's what you guys should learn, that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna need to learn how to adapt it differently. So that's
What up,
basically
guys?
it, guys. So let me just stop sharing my screen, stop presenting. Yeah, there we go.
I'm just waiting on my laptop. Yeah, there we go. What up, guys? Leo Fleur. Just going to lunch chat. Okay, guys. If you're
Uh,
here, we're going to analyze
wait,
USDCAD.
wait. Share your thing, my boy. Your screen.
Hmm?
Share your screen.
It's sharing.
Is it sharing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, we can see your screen now.
Okay. So I'm gonna start down onto the weekly time frame, guys, just to block all the noise, handle out all the key levels, key of support and resistance, highs and lows, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, guys. Here. So before I actually allocate my playground, okay, yeah, we can already see this is my playground already. So let me just cater for these major touches out here in case the market comes back just to drop out there. So I'm gonna be highlighting my field, my playground, which is here, guys. This is my playground. And then I just want to mark a couple of few. Okay. And then I think we should dive into the current market price because I see much of a consolidating market over here. So it means that there's a lot of price movement around this area here. So I can allocate this as my playground. Let me just go into my candlesticks. Okay guys, here is my playground. As you can see that here we have the market having a resistance. Market is at resistance here because the market is reversing. Every time the market comes here, it goes back down. Every time the market comes on the support, it's like our floor support. The market comes onto the support, it goes back up, comes back to the support, goes back up to the resistance. So let me just highlight my playground with my highs and lows. This is my highest point reached. This is my lowest point reached by the market. The price, current price. Okay, let's just let me just mark these key levels, and then we are diving onto the daily time frame, guys, where now we will see and try to block more noise, whereby now we see that the market is currently, it was in a bullish momentum. Yeah, it was basically in a bullish momentum. But since this bullish momentum will be depleting quite soon, because here we have a ground of resistance. Even if the market does not reach the quite quite exactly there, we can still have the market respecting that because it's still the ground of resistance right around there. You see we have where we have a lot of touches. If I do this, you'd see how many touches we've got there. Oops, it's upside down. Let me try that again. And you can see guys we have the market reversing there, going back down. You can see going back down. The market there going back down. I just want to show you guys how market respects the area of resistance or support. If there's an area of resistance or support, the market will tend to respect that area. As you can see, this area marking out, this whole area here. You see, this whole area could be a level of resistance also because now we have the market tried to push up above, but now it's reversing because of the resistance that we have here. That's what I'm saying. That's the area of resistance. That is why we have the market reversing, not breaking out anytime soon. But as Mbomi showed you guys that the market, you wait for the market to give you a setup. You don't force anything onto the market. You wait for the market. So now we are going to dive deeper into our 4 hour. Here we've allocated our play count. We have saw that the market was consolidating in this area in our daily, and we have marked out that we had a strong preceding bullish trend, which might be, or we will wait for the market to drop and try and make like a fake out here, and then just go back, just go complete that resistance completely. Or we'll have the market breaking out and then going down, coming to this level of support to our floor. Because here we are at the resistance level. Because this is the level of resistance where the market tends to reverse a lot. Let me just delete this just to block out a lot of noise. Then we're going to dive onto the 4 hour now, guys. Which now we need to break down our trends in trends onto the 4 hour and see that are we actually aiming for that sell, that we are gonna be breaking that bullish trend. We are gonna be changing the structure. The market will be changing the structure. We'll be getting a changing trend now, the way by we having a bullish trend reaching its support, the level of exhaustion, and then going back down, changing uh, that bullish momentum, going back to the support because we have learned that the market tends to respect support and resistance, guys. As you can see here, the market was really respecting these levels. So we might be having that sell to come and complete here, but that sell it will not be coming anytime soon now. That's why you need to be patient enough. And as Nkumi showed you guys, alerts will really help, guys, because if maybe something it's been like weeks you not looking at it, you'll have that alert being there. So when when the market reaches that level, that's when that alert will play out, and then it will remind you that you have a trade that you must take at the right time. So now I'm just going to allocate my transient trends. Oops. I just want to check if are we really changing the trend here? Is the trend really changing? Are we having the market changing from a bullish to a bearish sentiment or what? You see guys? We are on the 4 hour. As we can see on the 4 hour here, we have where the market was playing from our resistance heading down to our support, from our support to our resistance, to our support, to our resistance, on our support, towards our resistance, on our support. Now it's at our resistance yet. So now we are looking for it to come back to that support, the floor, right? This. And then let me just delete this. I want to dive deeper to check my trends and trends. Let me just mark the other key levels that I see here. So I'm diving deep onto my 4 hour. I just want to make a trends and trends here just to confirm that bearish. I'll show you now how I will confirm that bearish sentiment. So as I said that we have a level of resistance just around here, as you can see. The market was really respecting the trends and trends where we have the market dropping towards our support and then coming back towards our resistance, back to our support, back to our resistance. Now we are aiming for it to what? To continue to come to our support levels. Okay, and then let's get deeper. I want to go into let me go into my 1 hour. So on my 1 hour, as you can see that the data that I got on E is correlating with the data that I got on 4 hour and 1 hour. If you can check, you see on my data, I see that I've reached my level of resistance where I'm expecting the market to drop. So I've reached my level of resistance, the highest point reached during this region, during this current price data you see here. And when I dive deeper into my 4 hour, it also uh, correlates with what I saw on my daily. And then when I go to my 1 hour, I'm also in a bearish momentum. So we might be looking for CAD to fall a bit before going back up. I just want to mark all these incomplete here. It's totally incomplete.
So can you like also show them like the area where you would be most likely looking
Take
to
a
enter,
trade.
like with the long and short
What the zone?
position,
Okay.
that instrument thingy.
Yeah, minding you, I'm already in the trade. I'm already in the sell. I think I'm already in profits from. I took the sell around here. I think yeah, I'm inside the sell as we speak right now. And then I'll dive into taking an entry. Let me show you guys where you'll be taking your entries.
And
Right.
guys, One thing to remember that these are not signals. This is just to show you that these are the
Just to show you
areas,
that, yeah,
yeah, we were looking to enter. There's a difference between spotting them out and actually entering. There's a time to enter and there's a
the
time to
market
wait.
and a time to analyze it. So now basically we have the market seeming to will be creating some bit of bullish momentum just to come cater for these touches, just to complete a trend. The market likes to complete the trend in trends. You understand? Or like it reverses. It really respects key levels, so it will tend to come back to that key level. If it was a certain incomplete key level, it will tend to come to this key level first, maybe to come complete that uh to come to that resistance again. Because now we have learned that I want to show you something. In the last video that Mpumi and Co showed you that the market can change. If the market was a support, it can change from a support to a resistance, from a resistance to a support. So we get here the market was in a type of a consolidating motion. I want to show you something. You see we have whereby the market was consolidating and then it broke out. You see? So if you check here, we have a ground here. If you check properly, it's a ground here. Well, you see this ground. So here it was gonna be our resistance. Here's our resistance, and then here's our support down here. So you see that the support it was turned into resistance, whereby we have the market breaking out and then coming to this retest. It was a support. We are expecting prices to go back up, but the prices failed and then they broke below and then they came back to retest, which turned the support into a resistance and then it went back and then it went down for the bearish movement. And then the market kept coming back and then it respected that key support because now we have a resistance and we have a support. You understand? Now it's coming to that support again and it broke that support, creating another, changing the support to resistance again here. So for you guys to enter, I'd prefer you to wait for the market maybe to come try and retest here, to take that last retest before coming down towards this key level. If not so, then the market will continue taking down because of the US is facing rate cuts right now. So US might be kind of a losing power streak, but not quite because the PMI came out not expected as they expected because the retail number was low, which is forcing them to cut rates. So that is why you have the USD losing in versus the Canadian dollar. As you can see that the Canadian dollar is going to gain power with itself. And then for you to take an entry, proper entry, is for you to wait for the market to come retest somewhere here. That's when you will take long term sales. But if you have the power of holding, like I'm already in this trade, I'll be able to hold because I think that the market it really respected this support, turning it into resistance. So if the market tends to go back up there, I'll be able to hold because I'm in the trade from around here. So I'll be able to hold. It will basically be coming back to my entry, not hitting my stop loss, but to my entry and then going back down. Just the power of patience, guys. As Mpumo was showing you that for you to enter, if you are not yet in the trade yet, is here where you can set that alert Mpumi was showing you, where you set alert there, add an alert. You just add an alert right here, where you wait for the market to come retest and confirming that it has changed support into a resistance, and then we'll continue heading back down because we have learned that prices respect support and resistance, and it will come back down towards these levels. You guys, that's all for me.
So you see,
And then
guys, yeah. So this is
I'll pass it back, boy and Pumi. Thank you for your time, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us onto the market breakdown. I hope you guys learned a lot. And as you guys could see that me and the boy, we trade identical, we trade the same principles. He uses different techniques, I uses certain different techniques, but at the end of the line we say the same thing. We talk about
Same
the
thing, yeah.
playground, key levels, trends, finding your areas of support and resistance, waiting for the retest just before entry. Just like you said, he caught a beautiful retest. It broke the previous support. Once it breaks the previous support, it becomes a new resistance. So that is it for today, guys. Until next time, peace
Thank
out.
you. We are fans and galore where fans meet more.
Where investing meets